Tom, we're ready.
I love this job.
The dynasty's master.
Ronin warriors, I hope you can still save us.
I'll show you how a real warrior.
Watch out!
I will get rid of you once and for all.
I'm not afraid.
Fill up hard, bro. Sign the Taurus. Sage of the Halo. Ruin of Strata.
Riot of the wildfire.
The city's central district. You're not gonna believe this, but there's a huge structure just floating, like a castle in the clouds. It's immense. This has gotta be one for the X-Files. There's no activity, nothing. It's just really weird.
Roger, return to base immediately.
Roger. Whoa!
Greetings, warlords. I trust you are seeing to it that all is going according to plan. I will achieve dominion over this world, but it seems 5 young warriors would oppose me. They stand in our way. Know that they will be destroyed.
Master, we have nothing to fear from them. One sword stroke, I'm sure, and they will have been dealt with.
I don't think so. These young warriors seem to possess some greater power.
Kale, does that frighten you?
No, I'm just cautious.
There's a fine line between caution and cowardice. What we must do now is defeat them.
Enough! Now then, who will be my champion of destruction?
Master Torpa, let me honor you. And why are you laughing, Deus?
You underestimate them. They may prove more than a match for you.
But they are only children.
Who can transform into mystical armor.
Ah, mystical armor.
Silence! When you eliminate them, my powers will only increase.
Master, then let me have the honor of being the one to strike them down.
Very well, if you wish it so much. Behold! The key to their assured destruction. You can be certain they will try to protect her. Without question, she can be used to our advantage.
I never knew the Dynasty had such awesome power.
You know what they say, the more awesome they are, the harder they fall.
Come on, what are we waiting around for? We should be out there looking for them!
Then what? We should go rushing right into a battle?
An eye for an eye, that's all I want.
The Dynasty's power is tremendous. I'm afraid more than just the city's in jeopardy.
Don't worry, though. I'm sure that your mom and dad are just fine, Yuli.
Do you think they're worried about me, Mia?
You'll see him soon. Trust me. I've sworn to crush the Dynasty's master.
What do you say I give you a hand? We'll beat them back into the hole they crawled out of.
My name is Yuli.
Nice to meet you, Yuli. Hey, you can call me Ryo.
And I'm Kanto. You ever hear of the Ronin Warriors, kid? Well, that's us.
Then you are...
My name's Sai. Don't worry, Yuli. Everything will be okay.
And I was just going to say, there's never a hero around when you need one. Well, it looks like we have the Ronin Warriors as our own personal bodyguards.
Well, what's it look like topside? It's pretty desolate up there.
Well, it looks like we'll be camping out down here for a while, guys. All right?
The metropolitan area is in ruins. Those lucky enough to escape with their lives have left everything else to the crush of the Dynasty's relentless assault. The provisional government amassed its forces for what it hoped would be a devastating counterattack. However, the weapons of man were worthless against the insurmountable power of the Dynasty. Its dark master turned their own weapons against them, completely destroying the attacking troops. All hope for the future was wearing thin.
Attacking the Dynasty like that was useless.
You seem to know a lot about the Dynasty. Who did you say you were?
Mia Koji. I'm an assistant at Shinsha University. I teach ancient legend and mythology. Stuff our mothers thought would help us make it in the real world.
White Blaze, is it them?
don't need to go looking for him.
Who are you?
Excellent. She's with them.
Hey, why attack them when you can have a real battle?
Okay, everybody watch it. Mia, you stay with Yuli.
We have to think about their safety first.
Aho! Form the circle! Under!
What's the circle for?
The circle. It protects us from all harm.
Circle of light! Oh, jeez!
Justice! Trust! Wisdom!
Life!
Flare up now!
The Ronin Warriors will return. Now, back to the Ronin Warriors.
Your name is Anubis, isn't it? Well, your tyranny ends today.
Ronin warriors, do you really think you can protect them from me? I will dissolve your circle as soon as I defeat you. You've chosen a battle you cannot possibly win. Prepare to meet your doom!
It's time we stop playing!
You're helpless without your mystical armor. There's no chance you will win. So, my friends, remember me. In the next world. Quake with fear!
Watch it! What is that?
Using their power to shield us.
Hey, Ryo! Solve the power circle and fight! Put on the armor! Come on, Ryo! Call the Ronin to arms!
I don't think I can do it.
That is truly sad.
He dissolved the circle.
The power circle was broken!
But how?
Never mind that. We've got a battle to win. Now! Ronin warriors! To arms!
Ah, good. I was hoping for a challenge.
Demon, I will never allow you or your master to win.
We'll see about that.
Let's take him out.
Your attempts are pointless and pathetic.
Let's see if I can get my point across.
I'll bring him down.
You will be the first to meet your end.
It's all or nothing. I can't fail now. I call upon the Force. Awaken my power armor!
Wake with fear! striking that blow against me, boy.
Ryo! Are you okay? Ryo!
Anubis, we will have revenge for what you did.
Prepare yourself!
Young fools, your zeal is admirable.
Unbroken, the other four still possess an equal share of its force. But I will not give them the chance to use it against me. This shall be your last stand together.
They're gone! Ronin warriors! Come back! Please!
Tulpa scatters the 5 Ronin warriors to the most desolate regions on Earth. But even his power cannot break their bond with the mystical circle. They alone are the only hope to bring the dynasty's evil reign to an end. And as long as they have the will and belief, a time will come when the Ronin must face Tulpa, the wicked master himself. The world needs the Ronin Warriors.
So far away, 銀色の風走る笑いと笑わんだらこのまま時が止まれば Oh happiness 笑顔のままで生きてゆけそうで Hello 未来が来る
Nighttime in Toonami's changing, but it's always for the better. At midnight, you get Dragon Ball Z. Followed by Big O at 12:30. Big O! Toonami, the Midnight Run. Tonight at midnight. Sleep is for the weak.
Dorothy Wainwright? What the heck's going on here? What are you doing?
The scrambled eggs that Norman has made for you have gotten cold. You stayed in bed 15 minutes later than usual.
And that makes it okay for you to wake me up like this? Okay, now I get it. You're just mimicking us. That's why you seem so unnatural.
It is not clear what you mean. Could you be more specific?
No matter how human your piano playing sounds, you're just simply imitating us. That's why no matter what you play, it has no effect on anyone and becomes pointless.
No one is ever happy to hear an alarm bell.
That's...
This has been happening quite a bit recently. I'll switch us over to our private generator.
Huh?
Please, continue eating.
Would you stop it?
Oh my, look at that. How convenient.
Norman, what's with the power?
I am so sorry, sir. Although it appears a guest has arrived for you, hence I was delayed in seeing to it.
You let them in without getting my permission first?
Yes, sir.
I see. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hello, I'm Roger Smith. Now then, how may I be of service to you, Miss,
I'm Casey Jenkins. I'm on contract with Power Management to oversee investigations.
So you're with the Paradigm Group, are you? There have been a lot of power outages lately, haven't there, Miss Casey?
Do you have any idea where we get our electricity from, Mr. Smith?
So, how may I be of help? I was hired to see to it that a hydroelectric power plant that's remained unused was brought back online. It's only natural to ask yourself, why a negotiator? The residents of Electric City, the rundown town where the plant is located, are apparently obstructing the power company, trying to redevelop the area. Why did I take this job anyway? It's not like me. It's not normal. I would never tackle a job from Paradigm, the firm that just happens to rule this city. Electric supply deficiencies. Let Paradigm worry about it. It's not like they care if there's a steady supply of electricity outside the domes. So why? I wonder why.
I'm well aware of your reputation, Roger the Negotiator.
Now, where's the power plant? Right there. Whoever chained this up must have hated electricity. I don't know if Electric City was the name of this place before the plant's existence. It would be ironic, that's for sure. What's the matter? Hey, doesn't anybody here understand me?
We understand you. Call us primitives if you like.
God will rain down his lightning of wrath? Now, I'm no atheist, but I'm also not naive. They expect me to believe that there's a God here who gives off electricity when he's angry? There's no sign that the tunnels leading there have been destroyed. It's connected underground? Oh man, if I had known it would be like this, I would have brought Dorothy along. She could have made herself useful by lighting up the path. This is it. It's not my style to carry a gun. I don't like being slugged from behind either.
You sure like to sleep in, don't you, fella?
I have a difficult time waking up without a piano playing.
It figures. Paradigm hired themselves a lazy bum. Nothing but a loafer.
I may be a loafer, but I'm not so impolite as to not help my elders. Besides, I don't work for Paradigm anyway. If you don't mind me saying, my scrambled eggs are pretty good. By the way, what are you doing up here? How come you don't live with the others down in town?
That's really none of your concern.
Well, I guess I'm not doing such a good job as a negotiator. To tell you the truth, I asked purely out of curiosity. Please, dig in. What's all this? This is no ordinary facility. Hey, wait! I didn't touch anything. What's going on? Did somebody connect the power? Old man! The power.
Somebody started the turbines. You had friends here, didn't you?
No, I came here on my own. I'm not working with anyone. Huh? This guy's good.
I have to stop the turbines. If I don't hurry, something terrible will happen.
I suggest you leave this to me, old man. Whoever did this is a professional. A pro researcher like yourself should understand. Jobs should be left to the professionals, wouldn't you agree? I've seen those curves before. You were just using me, weren't you, Miss Casey?
Not bad, Mr. Negotiator. Thanks to you, I was able to find the perfect route.
I thought I told you I don't take jobs from untrustworthy clients.
You've already done what I've wanted you to do. And then some.
So let me take a guess. You're not with Power Management, are you, Miss?
Call me Angel.
Well, a fallen angel. The wrath of God. Let's go!
Why is this happening? All I did was reactivate the turbines.
Where'd the old man go to?
Who? What old man?
Oh no! He's gone and started up the turbines. Huh? What has he done?
What is that? Nobody said anything about this.
That lab. That giant tank.
Job is over!
But wait! It's dangerous down there!
I have a car!
The fallen angel. Big O!
As you instructed, sir, I shipped it over last night. It should arrive in 15 seconds.
Thanks, Norman.
If you survive, let's get together sometime.
Of all the... This is it. Big O! Showtime!
is that? That black giant over there.
So now I understand how this little dam could provide such a huge power supply. Your almighty power is man-made. That figures. Well, my friend, rest in peace! What the? All right, then. If I fire my Chromebuster now, I'd... Ah! What's the old man doing out there?
Old man!
Now I get it. He's shutting it down. Now!
That is the city's true form. That means that the legend is real. It was a Titan, it's true.
I left the area after first destroying the power plant, so it could never be reactivated again. That was my way of concluding negotiations. Negotiations with the old man and a monster that he just happened to create. A man-made Titan that gives off electricity. It was unfortunate that Sven Mariski, that old scientist, had memories that created that artificial life form. It looks like Paradigm retrieved a sample from that monster, but I really doubt they'll go to the trouble creating another one again. How many times do I have to tell you that it's pointless to just imitate us? Anyway, how come you're playing the blues?
Even I sometimes feel like playing them. Is there anything wrong with that?
Feel like it? Fine, if you say so.
Sometimes I feel so all alone. calling your name.
When we apart, so far away, hoping it's me that you're thinking of.
Could it be true? Could it be real? My heart says that you're the one.
There's no one else, you're the only one for me.
Yes, this time our love's the real thing. Never felt that love is so right.
The world seems such an empty place. We need someone we could give our all.
Baby, it's you. We'll be together now and forever.
Underground terror.
Paradigm City is a place without a past or a future. Roger Smith is here to change all that and do it in style. Enemies at Paradigm City, beware. There's a new robot on the block. Big O, today at 5:30. Good guys still wear black. Only Toonami.
Let's just say, if what happened 40 years ago didn't exist, man would still be a creature that fears the dark. Fear comes from not knowing. He then averts his eyes from that fear and acts as if he never had any memories of his life, of his history, from the very beginning.
If I stay here, I think my son, when he gets his memories back, he might come to see me. When I think about that, I could never leave. I would never do that to my boy.
It's all right. The residential records still show that you live here. Even if you move, everything will work out. There's nothing to worry about. Please transfer the funds by the time we agreed upon.
Fine. Negotiator.
My work here is done.
This is about a new job. I hear my parent company is interested in hiring you.
Your parent company? Whether you're a bread store or a real estate agency or even the military police for that matter, it doesn't make a bit of difference. When you say parent company, it always means the same place. In this city, the firm called Paradigm is considered both God and state.
Roger Smith?
It's you.
I work as a secretary for Phil Gasset. He's the publisher of Paradigm Press.
This is not our first encounter.
Just call me Patricia Lovejoy.
As I recall, the name you gave me last time was Miss Casey.
Didn't I tell you that you could call me Angel? Aren't you fed up with a job that isn't worth your time?
And exactly how long have you been working here?
Exactly a week.
So what are you after now?
After? I'm just an ordinary woman. Alex Rosewater.
Paradigm's chief executive.
Do you think man can survive cut off from his memories of the past? He having no idea how long he's been there, or where he's from and what he's connected to?
This new job was to convince Michael Zabok, a reporter with Paradigm Press, to hand over a manuscript he's been working on in exchange for a very large retirement package. The job itself isn't difficult, but it presents two problems. First, uncertainty over whether I should take a job from a department so close to Paradigm HQ. And yet, more importantly, the fact that Zabok just 3 months ago had apparently disappeared.
How long ago did you resort to taking these PI jobs, Mr. Negotiator? There are only two roads that can be taken by people who up and quit the police. They can become private investigators and disturb people's lives. Or, as part of a legal organization, destroy people's lives.
All I want is information on the man I'll be negotiating with.
You know, I'm just a little nostalgic since I haven't seen you here in a long time, Roger Smith. Michael Zabok. He's a German guy. Missing persons report been filed, taxes unpaid 2 months.
You mean he hasn't left the city?
Nope. Someone who has had the good fortune to live inside the domes would never leave them. That's just how it is.
I see.
Roger. Looks as though that vanished reporter of yours is leading a double life. He had a wife, but he's also renting that apartment. You may have quit the force out of disgust, but don't you forget the rest of us here are proud of the military police.
I want to thank you for your help on this one, Dustin.
I've lived my life as a newspaper reporter. I uncover the truth and write my articles. But then I learned, all too well, that a mere reporter like myself can't ever get to the truth in this city. It's merely impossible. And it's unsure. No one here is even interested in learning the truth, a truth that must be known. But I want to know. I want to learn what must be known.
I want to learn what must be known. Gasoline.
You're a corrupt dog on the city's leash!
Are you Michael Zabok?
Michael Zabok has vanished from this world. Go and tell that to your masters!
All right, so what name do you go by?
For the time being, you can call me Schwarzwald.
Black Forest?
Report this to your masters. You can tell them that they will never see their darling reporter in the city again.
Dig up the truth. I have no choice.
Aren't you cold?
Oh, hello, Dorothy. Are you now worried about my health?
Not really.
Androids and megadeuces. They definitely existed here beforehand. No one doubts that in the least. But maybe we've just convinced ourselves that that's the case. Tell me, Dorothy, do you ever take the time to think about yourself and what could possibly make you tick?
I think about myself more than you do, at least.
Yes, this is about myself. It looks like the time has finally come to face the darkness within me. I've been using these underground tunnels in order to transport Big O. I understand there was once a transportation system here at one time, called a subway. It may only be 30 feet below the surface, but no one wants to set foot down here, not even bank robbers. Big Ear once told me that 40 years ago, there were people who lived down here. Some wanted to, and some had no choice. Even I haven't gone down any further than this. This is probably another world that no one in the city knows about. Except for one man. The further down I go, the newer the walls become. Items from a more recent era are buried even deeper down. I'm scared. Me. I'm actually scared. What's triggering this irrational emotion? This is just some sort of physiological response. Reason should be able to suppress it. I must suppress this absurd emotion.
Ma?
Our Dorothy!
Did you say Mama? As in your mother?
That's none of your business. It's got nothing to do with you. Oh, what am I trying to say? What are you doing down here?
Looks like your physiological responses are returning to normal.
Huh? Dorothy, I know you can't feel terror. Do you care to know what it's like?
I don't understand the emotions you people have. But even my father never obtained the knowledge of how I operate, and could never understand how I think.
Wainwright. Dr. Wainwright was the top man in android research.
Father was a craftsman.
Well then, he was a very skilled craftsman.
He didn't have a complete understanding of the core technology. He only constructed and put me together in the hopes of bringing back his dead daughter.
No matter what, no one on this planet can possibly know everything. No one. But if there's something that frightens you, there are those who turn their eyes away, and there are those who try to see through the fear and conquer it. People aren't all the same. The truth is, our Dorothy, each and every one of us is a different being, and... Huh? Dorothy?
That sound.
What was this place? What is this? I can't believe the size of this place. It's immeasurable. It's a Megaduce.
I'm amazed you made it this far. Most impressive for a paradigm dog.
Seebach. No, Schwarzwald. What are you doing here?
Is that Big O's archetype?
40 years ago, something happened, and we all lost our memory. We even forgot the untold power we once possessed.
You call this power?
A Megaduce was nothing special, Negotiator. I could possess power like that if I could only regain those memories. Oh, and the power I would have.
Is it still operational?
For some time it's been buried here. I have released the lock. And for my trouble, this is what's become of me. It's a shame now, isn't it, that you didn't end up the same way.
Dorothy!
What is that woman doing? An android!
Dorothy, no!
But why? What happened? Why did it move? Why did it move?
What's wrong, Dorothy?
It is now living. It has accessed my information.
It's showtime!
Looks like it's after you, Dorothy.
Norman, how much longer?
It won't be long now, sir. It's almost ready.
relationship to me. That much I know is true. It can't be. That thing should not be allowed to exist anywhere.
We're trapped!
Megadeus! I see. He is...
No. It can't be. No.
Dorothy! Remember, you don't need to feel fear.
Master Roger, I'm terribly sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
It's okay, Norman. I just never thought I'd need to go below the subway. This ghost is going down! I don't know who you are, and I don't know when you came here, or better yet, why. But you're no god, that's for sure.
It's even more powerful than the Megadeus!
No. No.
Dorothy, take a good look! That thing's a monster that's got nothing to do with you! Big O! I'm telling you, he's no friend of yours either, so don't you hold back!
He seems to be an excellent negotiator now, doesn't he?
Aren't you cold? I was just asking, out of curiosity, that's all.
Even I can discern temperature. Mere function.
It sure is one complicated android.
Sometimes I feel so all alone, finding myself calling your name.
When we apart, so far away, hoping it's me that you're thinking of.
Could it be true? Could it be real? My heart says that you're the one.
There's no one else, you're the only one for me.
Yes, this time I love's the real thing. Never felt that love is so right.
The world seems such an empty place. We need someone we could give our all.
Baby, it's you. We'll be together now and forever.
You've only got 55 seconds to get in here.
Yeah.
Tom?
I'm coming already.
If you don't get back in here...
I heard you the first time.
We're starting without you.
Just open the back door.
Why are you always late?
45 seconds is plenty of time. I'm coming.
Every day the same thing.
Look out, coming through!
We've got a show to do here.
It's gonna be close.
I can't remember the last time we gazed into that summer sky. Seems like only a faint memory. We were so innocent back then. Suddenly, a hidden evil clouded our world with darkness. Civilization collapsed, and we were thrown into a brutal wasteland of death and despair. But I still believe. I believe that a light will pierce that darkness and drive it away. I believe that someday we'll be able to laugh again under the clear blue sky. And he will be the one to bring that light.
This is a pretty nasty storm we're having, isn't it?
Yeah. An accident? Why do these idiots always drink when it rains?
Is there a problem, sir? You're not hurt in there, are you? Johnson, something's wrong with this guy.
Hey, contact the station. We need an ambulance and a fire truck.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, what's the matter? Are you feeling sick, sir? What do you have in that bag? Would you mind opening it up for me?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Open the bag, sir. That's strange. What is that?
That's clear. It looks like the car was involved in some kind of DUI collision. He has possible head injuries and seems aggressive.
Huh? Johnson!
Right there! What the hell?
Good morning, son.
Oh, yeah.
Late last night, on the highway near Mount Narasawa, a police patrol car was involved in an accident with another vehicle. The whereabouts of the victim and several other details are still under investigation. In other news, this year's first shipment of cherries has been sent out to stores. Let's take a look. Nakata Farms has remained unaffected by this season's severe weather and typhoons. In fact, their yield of cherries is 30% greater
could you
than
pass
last
me that,
year,
please?
which should make it easier
This?
for us to get a taste of this
Thanks.
delicious fruit. And now Miss Ono with the weather.
Well, time to go.
It's weird. Those cops look like they were killed by a gorilla or something.
Mount Narasawa's pretty close. You want to check it out?
Yeah, that's a good idea, man.
Hey, Fukumachi, you want to come too? Huh?
Oh, jeez. I should have known. What are you doing in here? The meeting is about to start.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Give me a break.
Come on. It's so obvious he's trying to hook it up with Segawa.
Yeah, but Segawa's got the hots from Makishima. You know, the student council president. Oh man, show's gonna get burned.
Sorry we're late.
It's fine. Have a seat, please.
Hey.
Well, let's begin, shall we? Let's start with the Treasury report, then.
All right. I just put together our budget outlook for the new school year, and
The escape test subject was found in this area last night. Your primary objective is to recover the units at all costs.
And then, there's the issue of the ping pong club's budget requests. We rejected their request for an increase in funds at yesterday's meeting, but they put in another application today. If they keep this up, it might start interfering with club activities.
Wait, if you don't mind, why don't we save that for the next meeting, okay? Is there anything else we need to cover? Because if that's all, I'd like to go ahead and wrap it up for today. All right? Meeting adjourned.
Hey, Mizuki? You busy today?
Oh, well...
You wanna, like, go shopping?
Sure.
I'm almost there. If I could just get this to the meeting place, I'll be free.
Use any means necessary to retrieve the units and eliminate the test subject.
Yeah, alright, I know. Huh? You're shopping? Don't stay out late. Say what? Oh, come on, that's asking way too much. I'm not gonna make up an excuse for you. Hey!
Yo! So who were you talking to?
Just to Mizuki.
Oh, your little sister. Hmm?
What's wrong?
You know, I need the report. You'd better finish that report right away, or they'll cut our budget again.
I know, all right? Oh, hey, Sho!
Well, don't let me down.
Sho, you mind if I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
They must have found me. I can't get caught now. Not when I'm so close. And I still have this. No, I'm coming home. I'm getting my body back and I'm coming home to my family. Damn it.
Stand back, men.
So you got another report for the Sci-Fi Club, huh?
Yeah, I've been putting it off because I can't figure out what to write.
Natsuki sure was hounding you today.
Yeah, as usual. You don't think you could lend me a hand, do you?
Yeah, sure. After all, I don't have anything better to do these days.
Huh? Oh, come on, Sho. There's got to be something you want to do with yourself.
What do I want to do?
Did you really think a useless little guinea pig could defeat a perfect specimen like me? Damn it!
That's weird.
Grigol's injuries aren't serious, but it looks like he may need some time to fully regenerate, sir.
I see. Where are the units now?
Looks like the explosion sent them flying off somewhere.
Don't just stand there, damn it. Go find them.
Sir! Commander, I found one. It looks a little scuffed up here, but it's nothing too serious.
Let me see. All right, listen. There are 2 more units. We gotta hurry.
What do you think it is?
You got me. But you know, it kind of looks like, well, kind of like a UFO, right? A little one, maybe?
Hey, Tetsuro, be careful. I mean, it's glowing, isn't it? What if it caused that big explosion?
It's fine. It'd be damaged if it had just gone off. It just got blown over here. It's lighter than it looks. Can't be a mecha, right?
Come on, man, cut it out. What if the owner comes looking for it?
So? That doesn't mean we can't goof around with it until whoever it is shows up.
Tetsuro! Let's just leave it here, okay? I have a bad feeling about this.
Finders keepers. Oh.
I think I must have pushed a switch or something.
Show! What's wrong?
It's like it's alive. I can't breathe. Something's tearing into my body, crawling under my skin.
Show? Hey!
Tetsuro, help me, please.
What are you doing here, boy?
Who are you guys?
He's seen you, Grego.
Then we have no choice. Eliminate him.
Don't kill me!
What the hell is that?
Who are you? You wanna fight? I don't know who you are, but if you're stupid enough to get in my way, I'll tear you to pieces. All right, twerp. You wanna test your strength against me?
I don't believe it! That scrawny thing broke his arms!
Damn you!
Retreat! Let's get the hell out of here!
Tetsuo?
Sho? Is that you?
Yeah. Did I do that?
Look, it's just melting away. But wait, Sho, what happened to your body?
My body? My hand? What's going on? What is that thing? Is that... me?
Hey, Sho? Sho!
Holy crap. What in the hell was that?
The strange being that merged with Sho sunk beneath the water, but that was nothing but an illusion. A mysterious organization moves into action to recover the second and third units. An abandoned building stands looming over the bay. The dark world that lies beneath the facade of everyday life begins to emerge from the shadows and bares its deadly fangs at Sho. Next time, the Secret Society of Chronos.
What do you think it is?
You got me. But you know, it kind of looks like...
I think I must have pushed a switch or something. It's like it's alive.
What is that thing? Is that me?
Hey, Show?
We're still missing two, but our agents are looking into it. We've gotten the police to cordon off the site.
And what about the witnesses?
He goes to a local high school. He should be easy enough to find. Also, Inspector Lisker from headquarters will be stopping by. He's scheduled to meet with you this afternoon.
I'm coming in, all right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to make breakfast, wasn't I?
Forget about it. I'm just afraid you might be coming down with something.
It's nothing. I think I might have a fever, though. I guess I should stay home from school today.
That bad? Should I have Dr. Inouye come make a house call?
I'm fine.
Well, better safe
I
than
said
sorry.
I'm fine. I'm sorry, Dad. But really, I think I'll be okay. I'll call the doctor if I start feeling worse.
Well, all right. Just try to take it easy today.
Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Fukumachi.
Aha. Good morning, kids. I'm afraid Sho's staying home from school today.
Huh? Is something wrong?
He just has a cold.
Oh.
I see. Well then, we'll come check on him after school.
That's great. Thanks a lot. You get prettier every time I see you, Mizuki.
Oh, stop it.
You look just like your mother used to.
Really? I wonder what's going on.
Oh, I just remembered something. You go ahead without me, all right?
All right then.
Mr. Tanaka!
Oh, hey there, Tetsu. Something wrong?
Just... What happened at Mount Narasawa? Have you heard anything about it?
Mount Narasawa? Oh, dispatch reported there was an explosion or something up there. The police went up and closed off the area this morning.
I see.
So, what's wrong? Do you know something?
Oh, no, not really. Well, thank you very much. Come on, this is ridiculous. There was a huge explosion. Police blocked off the whole area. There's no news coverage? I bet they're trying to cover this up. No, I was taking it too far.
Tetsuro, there you are.
Hey.
You got a sec? I have a question about your report.
Yeah? What is it?
This part says the monster was accidentally created through gene splicing.
Yeah, so?
Isn't that idea kind of outdated?
Oh, I see. Well, what if the military created it? Like a bioweapon.
Yeah, that works.
A bioweapon?
Tetsuro? Tetsuro!
Yeah, let's go with that. Show.
Tetsuro?
Jeez, don't scare me like that. Your dad said you were kind of sick, so I came by to check up on you.
Oh, sorry. But I'm feeling a whole lot better now.
Wow, that's sure relief. I'm glad it was nothing serious, you know?
Sorry I'm late. I hope you don't mind rice porridge.
No, it's fine. I really appreciate it.
It must be tough sometimes with just you and your dad living here. Moms and sisters come in handy at times like these, huh?
I appreciate the sentiment, at least.
I guess while I'm here, I might as well cook dinner for your dad, too. He'll be home soon, won't he?
Yeah. Miski?
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
You know, I'm kind of surprised, Sho. It's not like you to miss school like this. Are the big kids picking on you?
Come on.
You can't exactly tell her you were attacked by some slimy creature that gave you a fever.
Hey, not so loud.
Oh, well, but you are okay physically, though, aren't you?
Actually, I've got all these weird growths on my back.
What do you mean? Oh, man.
They're real creepy looking. Kind of like that pod thing, you know? They're actually a whole lot bigger than when I first noticed them last night.
I see. See, at first I was thinking they'd keep getting bigger and bigger till they covered your whole body.
Tetsuro, shut up! Don't even joke about that, all right? Guess you think this is funny, huh? Since they're not all over your back.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean it, Sho. Well, in any case, you should probably have a doctor take a look at them.
Do you really think that would be safe to do?
What are you talking about?
What happens if those monster soldiers show up again?
Oh, I see. Well, they don't know that you were the one that turned into that pod creature, plus it sank into the pond after the fight. Hey, don't worry about it. I mean, if you really think about it, there's no way for anyone to even know we were up there in the first place.
Hey, wait a second! Those monster guys saw your face, didn't they?
Huh?
One of the recovered units is currently on its way to our Japanese branch. Also, we've more or less identified the high school student in question.
You idiot! That wasn't a monster you ran into yesterday. That was a Guyver unit.
I apologize, sir. I'm sorry.
That creature wasn't a zoonoid, and the only logical explanation is that it was one of the missing Guyver units, don't you think? Only we have the capability to create a bioweapon like that.
Yes, sir.
At any rate, I'm sending you reinforcements. Your orders now are to capture that creature and the other Guyver units at any cost. There are only 3 units like that in the world. Also, you need to find that high school student from yesterday. He may know something about the Guyver. More importantly, we can't let him go free after seeing a zoonoid.
Yes, sir.
Ridiculous. I'm surrounded by an army of incompetent fools.
Well, we can't really blame them, can we? After all, they were ordered to recover the units without understanding their true nature.
Inspector Lisker.
You see, sir, even though you're the highest official in this organization, you haven't even begun to understand the true importance of the Guyver units. Only a fool would think of them as some kind of measly bioweapon. Let me tell you a secret, Mr. Makishima. I don't suppose you know, but in their language, Guyver apparently means out of control.
What are you talking about?
The recovered unit has been delivered, sir.
Just one for now, huh? Care to see?
Yes, of course. That's precisely what headquarters sent me here to investigate, after all. But while I'm here, let me make one thing perfectly clear. You've only remained president of Max Pharmaceuticals thanks to the support of Kronos. And as you know, this latest mistake of yours might very well put your head on the chopping block, Mr. Director.
That thing disappeared into the pond, and nothing weird has happened to us yet. If we just lay low and keep quiet, maybe those people will leave us alone.
So what are you trying to tell me?
I'm just saying we should probably be careful and keep this a secret. I've been thinking about those guys with the helmets we ran into at the pond, and the more I think about it, the more it seems like there's some kind of trained fighting force. I can't shake the feeling that some huge military organization is behind it all. Then there was that giant monster, and that pod thing that attached itself to you. They're connected somehow, and I bet they're both some kind of bioweapon.
Bioweapon?
You know, living creatures produced through bioengineering and genetic manipulation to be used as weapons.
What?
The pod thing took down that giant monster like it was nothing. Must be incredibly powerful. Man, I tell you what, Sho, if I ever got a hold of powers like that, I wouldn't let anyone get in my way. Man, you know how great that would be? Not afraid of anything.
What exactly are you getting at? Are you trying to make fun of me for being sick after everything I went through? I swear, this is all just some kind of game to him. He's such a kid.
Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up over all this. But if I don't talk to somebody, I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
Tetsuro Sigawa, right?
Yeah?
Listen, we need to ask you a few questions about the explosion that occurred at Mount Narisawa. You were in the area at the time, weren't you? I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come with us.
Detective? So the police are finally getting involved!
Well?
Tetsuro! What's going on here?
They're with the police department. They're investigating that explosion we saw.
Huh? So you saw the explosion too?
Well,
Great. You can come along with your friend.
Hey, Tetsuro? I really don't think this is the way to the police department.
Huh? Where are we going, sir?
To our headquarters.
Something's not right.
Get out.
Hey, are you guys really police detectives?
I don't remember ever saying that now.
Those guys are...
Uh-oh. I believe you two are acquainted with this? What happened to it? We need to know its current location.
I don't know.
Quit jacking around with me, kid. That creature saved your arse the other day. Now spit it out and tell me where it's hiding.
I don't know. I swear.
Let me go, you bastard!
Sho!
Go ahead and have some fun with him.
Stop it!
Right.
Stop it! Please!
Where do you
stop!
think you're going?
Let him go! He doesn't know anything!
That's right, so start talking before it's too late, boy.
The pond! The creature disappeared into the pond!
Really? Ramateth, tear the little brat's arms off.
I'm not lying! That's the truth!
You're bluffing. A Kronos detachment has already checked the pond.
Kronos?
I'm afraid you may be underestimating the urgency of this situation.
Look, I'm telling you, you the truth! You gotta believe me!
Come on, kid. Where's the Guyver unit?
Guyver. It's called Guyver.
Bloody hell! So that's it. That's the Guyver. It worked. What's going on?
Eat this!
What the?
Did I just do that?
Calm down. Now we don't have to waste any more time searching for it. Remember, our mission is to recover the Guyver unit.
Those monsters were disguising themselves as humans.
Capture him.
This is the Guyver's power?
Go on and bash him around a bit if you have to. I see. So that's why Gregor was defeated so easily?
But I'm not like Gregor or Ramatif. I'm in a class of my own. How do you like my high output laser? That's not an oscillator either. It's all part of me. I'm a perfect killing machine. The ultimate bioweapon.
A bio-laser?
Meet your doom! Stand still! You can run all you want, but your fat little friend is about to get vaporized! What's this? Bloody hell!
So even Vamor, the Japanese branch's strongest bioblaster's been defeated. The power the Guyver possesses is truly incredible.
Tetsuro. I don't know what we've gotten ourselves into.
This is it.
They said it was damaged.
Yes, the external metal casing was scratched during the explosion, but the internal organism appears to be unaffected. Would you care to see it?
This is the scratch? It doesn't look so bad to me.
Inspector Lisker, isn't that dangerous?
Uneasy days and brooding anxiety begin to plague Sho as the Guyver casts a shadow over his friendship with Tetsuro. Some hearts dance before the fires of conflict, while others tremble in fear. Straining under the weight of his failures, the director of the Japanese branch lashes out in panic, and in the shadows, a man watches on with disdain. Next time, Inspector Liska.